Good morning, Glenn. How are you, sir?
Good. How you doing, Mark?
I can't really complain. Got the good weather here right now today. Now, it wasn't that way yesterday. We've been hit with some really bad weather in our area here lately as far as wind and storms and stuff like that. We got spared again. But today it's really nice. I'm having a V8 instead of coffee. I'm cutting back on my coffee a little bit. I've been drinking too much of it.
Oh,
Going with 1 cup in the morning and then switching off to V8. It's like 100% vegetable juice. So it's actually really vegetables. And yeah, it's nothing. I'm getting ready to go over to that storage unit again today after the live. I got to get that out by the end of May. And yeah, I mean it's coming along. I put out another video that came out this morning on it, and it's coming along. Let's see who we got in the chat here. Let's start from the beginning. Glenn the Swamp Picker, good morning, sir. We're glad you swung in here. How is the weather where you're at? We've been hit. There's nothing nefarious about all this bad weather, It couldn't. It's just natural, right? I'm sure it is. It's just
climate.
It's got to be the climate, man. Yeah, that's right. And you got our former head of the FBI said, I found some shells that said, well, I don't even want to say the numbers on here, 86447. Yeah, everybody knows what that was. Yeah, they arrested his ass. They had it coming too. So I didn't know what it meant. Yeah, you were. They must think everybody's stupid, man.
That's what I think.
I think they do count on a lot of the people actually are stupid, and they know the constituents that they cater to. They may be a little bit stupid. Like, I guess I'll have to give them that. But it's all coming to them now, man. It's all coming to them now. They're not going to get away. We're almost to the end of this, man. It's getting ready to flip. That's for sure. By the end of the year, we're going to be having a new world, man.
I think so.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Hey, Craig Z. He's got some Z's going. Wake up, bud. What's the weather like? Where you're at, Craig? It's good for land sharks. So, yeah, I put up another video. I've been watching Eric's video. He bought one. I hope he swings in there. I want to ask him what he paid for it. I'm about halfway through it, and I haven't seen what he paid for it yet. And I like to know how they're doing. He might say it later.
Yeah, I like that little love seat you found in there.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought, that's probably junk. But then I pulled it out there, and the frame is solid on it. I said, somebody's going to want to restore this.
Yeah, somebody will restore it because it's old and just needs to be recovered.
Mad Dog says he thinks it's Victorian age, which it very well could be. That would be like late 1800s, early 1900s. I guess that's Victorian age, right? Yeah. Or is that Edwardian? Or is that before that? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think Mad Dog might be right. It could be Victorian. But I had to make sure. I feel an obligation to find a home for that.
Yeah.
Whether I get much for it or not, I want to at least make sure it doesn't go to the landfill, because somebody will turn that into a really nice piece, and it could bring good money in the right setting. I'm not going to be able to restore it myself. I could, but I got plenty of other crap going on right now. It's been selling the hell out of books out of that last unit. Just every day I go over there and sell books.
That's cool.
We're finally starting to get those under control. Yeah, I mean, we made our money back plus $1,000 over the first 2 days in there. So, I mean, that took all the pressure off, So, I mean, we're doing good in it. I'd like to get another unit at some point here for too long, but I'm not going to really do much until I get out of that one.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Everything's kind of filling up here, and we sold that rolling flat file thing, with the 5 drawers coming out. This really hot looking lady came to get it from Lexington. She had these really tight, what do you call it, body hugging kind of. One thing I've noticed about being an older gentleman, as if being nice to myself. Back in the day, it's like, let me back up. Nowadays, women like to dress to where they show the contour of their vagina. Can I say that? Yeah. And I'm not complaining. It just, I wasn't used to that growing up. The closest we ever got to that was like at the beach, Now it's like, it's right there. She was pretty tall, so it was like it was right in my face. She was like 6'3", man. She could have been a basketball player, but she was really nice, and I was being polite. I'm just, and she got out of her car, had a poodle in the front seat, came all the way from Lexington, which is 75 miles from my house. And she came right out, had $200 in her hand and handed it to me without even looking at it. She's said she's an artist, and so she wants to put her work. And what those flat files are, they are so you could put a large piece of work in it, or some people put blueprints in them or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's probably what this guy had it for but anyway, it had one issue with it. The bottom drawer, no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to slide easily. So we got $200 for it, but she handed me $200 before she even looked at it. I showed her, I said, it's a little tight at the bottom. I said, I did what I could. And she said, that's all right. That's fine. I needed this. Because I was telling her, those things are really pricey.
Now you got a good deal. She got a good price on it, $200, and you made some money on it.
She got, if we were going to get a lot more for it, but there was a couple of reasons. I had one issue with it, and it wasn't bad, but we need some more space, so I had to sell it. So we took the $200. That was all profit. What
was the drawer that you said was kind of rough, closing and opening? Is it on rollers, or is it just a wood guide?
They got the little wheels, the little plastic wheels on metal tracks, and then you got a little thing you can lift them. So I took the drawer out, and the track seemed fine.
Yeah.
Apparently, it needed a lot more. Maybe when it was installed a little bit higher. I probably could have done something to it, but at that point,
that's what it sounds like. One of the tracks higher or something like that.
So, and then when I pulled the drawer out, there was like all kind of paperwork back there. I thought, well, maybe that's what it is. And I was thinking maybe something of value slipped out of that drawer, but it looked like one of his kids was using it for their artwork, and it was like kids' artwork. And then I found photographs of, remember that clown trunk? I've still got it. I'm putting all the slides in that clown trunk.
Yeah.
But I found a photograph in her daughter's room, and she was using that as a toy box. That's what it looked like. She was just using like a Foot Locker / toy box. So there's that. Let's see who else we got in here. I'm just rambling on about this.
Yeah, I got to check on Henry real quick.
Yeah, go check on. Tell Henry I said hi, man.
I will.
Atta boy, Henry. Come on in. Yeah, we're dog parking. I am the sauce. Hey-o. How you doing, sir? Or ma'am? Think you're a sir? You're the sauce. You're the sir.
There he is. He wanted to say hi to you.
Hi, Henry. How are you? You're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's like, what are you doing? Put me down. That's awesome, man. Welcome back. Let's see. Mad Dog. Hey, how you doing, Mad Dog? Appreciate you watching my video this morning. He says, hi, everybody. How you doing? I saw a very nice unit that looked professionally packed at Public Storage for $10 with a china cabinet, a particle board cabinet, Phoenix boxes and wrought iron lawn chairs. Uh, we'll take a look at it. We'll do that here in a little bit. Wrought iron lawn, and then furniture. I think you'd be over this because it's professionally packed, and I think it's a gold mine, and I think the movers poorly packed it, and it looks gone through in the front, but it hasn't been. We'll take a look at it.
Were you saying something about wrought iron furniture?
Yeah, I mean that's the time of year where you can sell that stuff, man.
Yeah, we got a locker about 10 years ago, and it was a 10 by 20, and that's all it was in it, marked, and it was stacked wrought iron furniture, and it wasn't the newer stuff. It was old, and that shit was heavy.
Oh yeah, it might be heavy, but I tell you what, I think now at least around here, I think we could sell that really well or this time of year.
Yeah, we did. We sold all of ours to a person who had a few convalescent homes here in Bakersfield, and they bought all of them.
Awesome, man. That's great. You were able to flip all
Yeah,
that.
I got rid of all of them at one shot.
Yeah, that's great. That's the way to do it, man. I am the sauce. Damn, I haven't had a V8 in years. You know what? They're really good, man. And they're really refreshing.
Yeah, have you ever tried the spicy V8?
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that because I hadn't thought about that. But they have the spicy ones. I'm gonna pick some of those up too. We bought a case of these, just regular. And these are good.
Yeah, we bought some pickles the other day, and they're called bourbon pickles, and they're sweet and spicy. They're pretty damn good.
Actually, got bourbon in them.
It says that, I don't know if it does, but it says bourbon pickles, but they're like a sweet pickle, but they're got some kind of spicy stuff, and it's like a sweet spicy taste.
Ah, I'm not really a big fan of the taste of bourbon, to be honest with you. I'm not really.
I can't taste the bourbon if it's in there. But you taste that sweetness, and then the spiciness kicks in right after that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would like that or not, but I don't know. You got to try it to know.
Yeah.
Mad Dog says lots of dust. I think the movers moved it poorly. I don't think any of the boxes were ever. Okay, you don't think they ever got into those? A lot of times you can tell if it was movers because they'll have like little stickers that's got a number on them, and usually they can be good, but it doesn't mean anything because it could be like maybe the people having them do the moving. Maybe they didn't feel secure putting their jewelry in there. Maybe just the thought I would have if I was using a moving service. I'm not sure I would put my jewelry where they could see it. I don't know. Just an obscure thought on that. Yeah, the only other one that I saw was any good was that OK Treasures, the one that you couldn't find a marble tabletop, a stone planter, and a wrapped up china cabinet that's facing backwards with the cord hanging. Yeah, we'll have to check it out, man. Craig's got 867-5309 question mark. Is that your phone number now, man? What? 86. I hear you, Craig.
Yeah, I think he's asking about what you were saying earlier, Mark, in the video. He got the numbers wrong, but what you were mentioning earlier, and you said everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Oh shit! You got me. I don't. What am I talking about? Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know. You got me, Craig. It's raining today where you're at. Well, that sucks. It rained yesterday and the day before that. I'm hoping no rain today. Friday and Saturday was enough. I hear that, man. I hate all this. Understand that this unit that I'm showing you at Public Storage has the potential to be as good as that unit that you bought for less than $100 that had a lot of gold in it. Yeah, that unit actually, that $60 unit, boy, that was a banger for $60, man. two gold lunker rings. Two of them, not one. Dos. Jody, how you doing? Good to see you. Good afternoon to you too. Hopefully your weather's doing fine. Uh, oh yeah, now that Kennedy, the one that's in our government now, he said he's trying to put a stop to these chemtrails. Okay, well, we had the sky here was sprayed the other day, and I made a cat video, and I absolutely got up and I said, "Oh, look at this crap." I said, "I hope Kennedy can do something about this sooner than later." I got a bunch of likes on that because people are tired of breathing this shit. You're inhaling all these metals, and I bought it was expensive, but I got this folium stuff. It's going to be delivered. It's actually coming from California, but it's supposed to, you take it over the course of a month, and it takes the metals out of your system. So I'm going to do this and see how much better. There could be might be able to feel the difference of that. So,
well, it's like you said, they're spraying us like we're bugs or something.
It's exactly what they're doing, and that is exactly what they're doing. And everybody's, oh no, yeah, it's not going on. Even though they're right above their head, you could see it, and you can look up there 5 minutes later, of which I would actually film it, and you can watch them. What they would, oh, that's just coming out the exhaust. That's just coming out the exhaust, and then it would spray, and then all of the lines would spread and then converge, and the whole sky would be full of this crap. And then the next day, and it always would happen. The next day it would be nasty, rainy. And then all that comes right down on you. And guess what? You're breathing it in. So I am going to do a detox. I bought that last night, Glenn, and I'm like, I'm going to do a detox, and I'm going to do a video on it, or I'm going to do a segment or something and talk about how getting these damn chemicals.
You're not just breathing it in, it's getting on the pores of your skin and everything. You don't realize it. That shit's getting in your bloodstream, your lungs, and everything.
It's toxic, and that's what they're trying to do, man. But this thing, we're now starting to see arrests. The whole thing's getting ready to flip, man. And we're just going to have, these things take time. There's only one time to do. It's never going to be another opportunity to do this. This is it.
That's right.
It's now or never. There's no going back. The old system's already been destroyed, by the way. The bank, if your bank is still alive right now and still in business, then they're compliant with the new system. And if you go into your bank now, they're still under NDA. But if you bring it up and you say, "Are you all ready for this QFS?" They'll look a little bit shocked. And they're, oh, some of them will say, "Yeah, but we can't really talk about it." It's kind of like my eye doctor. I brought it up to him. I asked him if he'd been briefed on the med beds. And he looked really surprised that I said that. He said, "Well, we can't really talk about that." I said, "That's fine. I understand you're probably under an NDA." And I left it at that. But this is good because they know about it. So what they really know about it in the end of all this, what he's doing, fitting people with glasses and stuff and doing the eye tests and everything. Well, this technology, you won't have to do that anymore. I know that sounds crazy, but this technology is like thousands of years ahead of where we're at right now. All that's been held back. And basically, we've been lied to for as long as we've been here, man. Welcome, Jody. Said hi to Jody. Jody, I hope you get that killer unit with the 3-wheel bike. Oh, yeah, that's the one we looked at last week in the jewelry. Man, I hope you. Oh, yeah, here we go. See what she said. And dog, everything stopped over here. We had 2 tornadoes and my mother-in-law. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. It's been a hectic couple. Yeah, that's going to impact. I understand, man. Sometimes life just gets in the way of your plans. And you're totally forgiven for letting that be on the back burner. Sorry to hear that, Jody. Yeah. Life happens, man. We have power finally. Doing great. Wow, we got lucky. Our power didn't go out here. I think you're in Michigan, right, Jody? I'm sorry, Jody. Prayers for you and your family. I echo that. Yes, I'm a sir. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. Uh, Glad it's over. Mad Dog, thank you. Yeah, I always wish you the best and everyone in the chat. Mad Dog's a good man. Yes, they have blue stickers with a number on them. Okay. I think he wants you to look for a storage unit for him at 867-5309. How am I going to?
That's too many numbers, isn't it?
That's not a zip code, man. That's the name of a song. I think somebody ended up paying like a bunch of money to have that actually their number, which why I don't know, because people are just going to randomly dial it. Hey
Yep.
man, that's 753. Whatever. Uh, the boxes in that unit say Phoenix on them. Professionally packed. Okay. Thanks for being here, Jody. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Yes, Michigan. Yeah, I was pretty sure about that one. I never knew they got tornado. Well, you know what? When you got HAARP, anything like that can happen. And I
You're
can't wait until we get full control of all that crap.
you're having earthquakes where earthquakes never happened, tornadoes where tornadoes never happened before.
I know, and it's bad, crazy stuff. You got that right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, yeah, we've been chatting away. We'll keep on chatting, but I am going to go in and check on these storage units. It's like I was telling you last week, though. I need another unit right now, like I need a hole in the head. But hey, I am going to look. I mean, hopefully, I don't know if I could squeeze another video out of this unit again for next week, or am I going to do something else, or maybe a combination video where I've got some of the details of this one that I haven't shown yet and mix it in with something else. I don't know yet. I got to be creative. But on my channel, I'm considering myself a variety channel because I do like, you guys know what I do, but I do storage auctions, I do metal stacking, I do cats, I do skits, I do whatever. And if it messes my algorithm up, that's fine. Mess it up. It's okay. I'll live through it. It's not the worst thing that could happen. Some of these shorts that I put out there, they're doing really good. I mean, I got one that got 13,000 views the other day. It was just, I think, Sadie running out the door. It's like 18 subs and 13,000 views. I'm like, why would I not want to put those up? Also want you to help Glenn find a unit after a while. Yeah, well, we'll look for Glenn. I think we probably look for him first because I really want to get this unit out of the way, and I don't want to pay any more rent. I mean, if I do, I do. But yeah, I'm going to do the detox, man. I don't know when I'm going to get it. I just ordered them last night. They probably won't even ship it out till next week. But you do there's like they said, you don't have to keep doing them. You do it one time, and you take 2 tablets before each meal 3 times a day for 30 days, and that will alleviate a lot of these metals that we've taken into our body. And I really think it can I might be able to feel a boost from all that, because all that is going to drag you down. And, we're so used to it. But we're breathing that shit every day, Glenn.
I know.
And why? everybody not up in arms. I mean, we finally got somebody trying to help us.
Tell you what we need to start doing is shooting the damn planes out of the air that are doing that.
Yeah, I said that. I said that, and I made a post about that on in a video, and it funny it disappeared. But, yeah, it did. It disappeared. I said I wish they'd shoot the suckers out of the ground. That post was gone. It's not just me saying it. I mean, they're trying. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to kill us like bugs? And speaking of bugs, we've got cicadas around here. They're all over the place, man. All over the place, and they're turning into shells, and they're splitting up into new beings, and the little big red eyes on them. There's thousands. They're all over the place, man.
Are the cats going crazy over them?
Well, they were at first, but I think Thomas ate one of them and got sick. We had to take him to the vet the other day, and he's fine now. But we're thinking maybe he got one of those things in there and we got lodged in him because they're shells.
Yeah.
But the vet looked him over and everything, and ended up giving him some medicine. And 2 days later, which was yesterday, he started looking at his old self again because he was puking every time he ate.
Man.
And it was bad, man. And he said it could have been from one of the cicadas, but he checked him out, said he didn't have anything that was still lodged that he could feel. So, and he's fine now. So we were worried about him.
Yeah, we start to have, when it gets warmer weather here, we start to have problems with fire ants.
Oh God.
Yeah, you walk out on the back porch or front porch, and some of the bitches are coming from everywhere, man, and nothing for them to go after. I mean, everything's clean.
Well, they'll nail you, man. Those things. Nail you. Let's see here. Yeah, I saw the video where the cicadas were in the water, and then I watched another video and realized that you hadn't cleaned them out yet, and I started cracking up. Yeah, those suckers are everywhere, man. We go out there and in the cat bowl, I had to pour it out because it was full of cicadas and fire ants. Yeah, I got to tell you a funny story about fire ants. Not for me, but I watched the Bell Life. You know that you've heard of the Bell Life, haven't you, Glenn?
Yeah.
They do like pain videos and stuff like that, and they're funny. So they do pranks on each other all the time, just terrible pranks, But Trey took a bunch of fire ants while Justin wasn't looking and poured them down his pants. Fire ants. Oh my God. It's funny, but it wasn't funny. No, he turned bright red. He turned red all the way up the top of his head. He looked like a thermometer, man. Yeah. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Ray Imlay, just saying hi to everyone. We appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you. The worst. Oh, God, bro. I must have had to go to the hospital. Oh. Who are we talking about? Bro must have. Oh, are you talking about Thomas and the cicada? Yeah, well, he had to go to the doctor. Yeah. All right, what we'll do, I tell you what, we can go to, let me see if I get this. Not the fire ant. No, the fire ant guy. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry about that, man. Yeah, I'm slow, but I'm not super slow. But some days I am. Some days I can't be. Yeah. Oh, he turned bright red and he was miserable, man. I mean, they did shit like. There's this stuff that's called Mad Dog plutonium. It is hotter than anything imaginable. And they put that in Justin's shampoo. And so he put it in and got it in his eyes, went all the way down. And then they were filming him freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, that is cold, man. I couldn't do that to somebody, man. Damn, that was good. I might have to get another one. Did his damn hair fall out? No, it stayed. Check it out, the Bell Life. If you go to YouTube, just type in the Bell Life and type in Mad Dog Plutonium. And they've done a lot of pranks with that Mad Dog. That stuff is ridiculous, man. Glad I only had one more. Yeah. I bet you could sue if they fell. Well, they kind of they're implied in business to do that with each other. It's part of their spiel. I think it would get thrown out because that's what they do to each other over and over all the time. So I don't think that would apply with those guys. Raining in Nova Scotia. I'm going to say something stupid here. Is that part of Canada? Do you know, Glenn, is Nova Scotia part of Canada?
I'm not sure.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Scotia, part Canada. Yeah, it's in Eastern Canada. Okay. All right. So you guys might actually be, we're all going to be in the same. See, everything's going to change. The world's going to be in different territories. That's not out yet, though. I probably won't get into that right now, but we're going to be in the same with Mexico, United States, Canada, and Greenland. It's all going to be one territory in the future. So Nova Scotia is in Eastern Canada.
Well, you know, the Gulf of Mexico got changed already.
The Gulf of America, it should have been all along. I mean, there's America's all around. Wow, Mexico's got one border there, but I mean, you know, tough gut. You know, you like Gulf of America, deal with it. Some of the shit we've had to deal with for years, I mean, they can deal with that. They're lucky they're not in jail. At least some of them. Some of them are probably already in jail. They know they're screwed because when the former director of the FBI puts a veiled threat out and says he doesn't know what it was, well, they come. He had. You know what? You ever heard of FAFO?
I don't think so.
It's when you fuck around and find out. Well, he FAFO. And they come in the Secret Service. They came and locked him up. Well, he's questioning. He's probably going to be charged. Yeah, because I mean, there's already been how many attempts? They said it was 5. Who only know about people only really know about 2. But yeah, let's see here. I wouldn't get thrown out, but they're lucky they're in agreement. It's like if you can agree to fight someone, you can, but even though you agree, either person could sue and win. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to do that to each other because then they would lose their gig, man. And they know how much each other has. They're brothers. I mean, they can do whatever they want, but you know, whatever. All right, man. Let's go to the story. Let's look at it. Let's present. Share screen. Okay, let's go look for Glenn. He wants to find Glenn a story. Let's take out these non-lean units. Is it showing in there yet, Glenn?
Yeah, it's a.
Okay, we're gonna watch Daryl's pop up. You know that's gonna happen. Boom! There it is. Daryl's. Oh, there's a couple. What do we got here? This sells tomorrow. Owned by same. Oh, this other unit's the same owner. Oh my God, Glenn, look at this. It's a 20 by 20. That looks like pressed wood. I wouldn't want it, man.
Looks like junk.
It could be. It says saw, Sanders, bicycles, boxes, coach, stereo, engine stand. Engine starting stammering a little bit. Cart, walkers. Excuse me. Car topper. I've got a car topper here that I turned into a cat fortress. So yeah, I don't want any more car toppers myself. Although Thomas loves his topper. carry box, car exhaust system, dressers, toolbox, baby carriage. I don't like the way this looks, man. It looks like an awful lot of work for you. I don't like it, Glenn.
Yeah.
Somebody would like it. It's just not for me. I just don't think he'd like this either. It does have some dust in it, but it's hard to sell dust. Yeah, let's look at another one. And then you almost feel like if you're going to buy one, you almost need to buy them both. You know, you're going to get a half of something or a half of something else. You know, what are you going to do?
Be something missing off of something to be in the other locker.
Yeah, exactly. And this is cheap furniture. That looks like an old typewriter box. Yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say that's a typewriter. People aren't really going to beat the door down for a freaking typewriter, man. All right. I've lingered on that one long enough. There's something that's easy to do. Okay. It says boxes, totes, chest, golf club bag, baseball bats, tires, trimmer, overhead lighting, coffee table, shelf, Christmas tree base. I don't say that. Once they say Christmas tree anything, man, I'm just like, oh no, 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 no. Yeah, this isn't all that great. It's probably where you'd have to be on it right now. Yeah. I don't think I would buy this. I mean, there's a few bucks here, but it's not one I'd be excited about. There's a number of boxes back there. If you could get it for $60, you might find a few things. Let's see what else we can find. That's the other one to this one. So right now, if you want the whole unit, you're at 530 plus fees, and you know they're probably going to each one's going to double, almost for sure. We looked at that. Oh God, no, not toys. No, not. Don't click on it. Ah, I clicked on it, Glenn. Look, uh, do you get any warning flags here?
Yeah, right in the front.
I don't get excited about these cars, man. You don't get much for those. Yeah, you might get a little bit. Usually the batteries are dead. Oh no, this isn't any good, man. Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll look one more time here and then we'll switch over to see what I got. Let's see here. Let's just start at the beginning. We can do it. Okay. One more time. Oh, not the lean units. No, say it's not so. All right, nope, 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 nope. Ugh. I see a Christmas tree in the front. Oh God, no. Oh, that looks like crap. Uh, nah. Okay, I'll bite. I'll bite. Store Quest. Have you ever bought at Store Quest?
No.
There's a 10 by 30. What is this on rollers here?
It looked like round tables and that's a dolly for them.
Oh, it's a bunch of tables.
Yeah.
That might not be bad.
Yeah.
And then you got a Toyota. There's a couple $100 in the pallet jack. I don't know what's on the pallet though. $1,040. There's a treadmill. So far, I'm not impressed too much, but I've only looked at one photo. There's like 10 tables on there. Oh, what's that? It's interesting. A lot of chairs and tables. All that stuff's money, but my God, it's already $1,000, and it
Yeah.
doesn't sell for 5 days. Well, there's a lot of mystery boxes in here. I'm not so sure it'll be a great unit after you pay for it or not. I don't know. It depends. Here's another treadmill. These little tables here, they're like $30, $40 a piece. There's a bunch of them. I mean, I see why it's up there like that. What does it say? Pop games, Fortnite. Oh, I see. People love that crap. Per case. First light. I can't read it upside down where the almost said it. I almost said it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 13 tables on this rolling rack, and all this other stuff is in pallets, is on pallets. And look, there's Funko. Didn't we see a unit that had Funko Pops in it just last week?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
So those are like easily $5 a piece, and there's going to be a bunch in that box there. I just think if you were really interested in this unit, by the time you got to buy it, there wouldn't be much profit left in it unless you found some big surprises, which there could be. But I'm not going to say it's not. It's a good unit. It's just I don't think this is what you're looking for, but I could be wrong.
Nah.
I see why somebody would buy it. All right, let's look over and let's see what we got on 40299. If anybody wants me to look in their area, I will be glad to do that. Right now, we're going to go to 40299. Let's see. This is where Mad Dog will get. He'll get into it here in a second. Okay, you're talking. This is Devon Self Storage where I'm currently at in that one unit. And I looked at these 3 units and they all suck, man. And they sell tomorrow, but I'm not buying any of them. Bow tie. I've never bought here, but it's not far away. I'll look at this. Low resolution. You blow it up and it gets blurry. That's a shame because I think this one could have some things I'd want to look at. Is that a creeper? One of those things you lay down on and roll under a vehicle to work on it. I think that's what that could be. It's a nice looking unit, really, for $100.
Yeah.
It's 10 by 30, but there's probably more in there than you think. You think, oh, it's not got that much in there. And you get in there and you're like, oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know? So that's probably a good unit, but I am not going to do that right now. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the right opportunity, and this is. I could see buying that under another circumstance. So let's see what Mad Dog's saying. Oh, Harry's in the house. I gotta come back to the chat here in a minute. Yes. I'll look for one more, man. Let's go to public storage. I know he mentioned public. So I'll go 10 miles. I forgot to put the daggone zip code in. There we go. I'm going to show map. Let's find public. Free up. I used to actually work at this place back 30 years, 25 years ago. It wasn't a storage center. It was a warehouse, and we were selling parts. It's called Purchase Parts, where I used to work as a warehouse manager. I worked in that same building, and they turned it into a storage facility. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this. I'll look at it. But I want to see the one in that Mad Dog's talking about. It's not going there. Oh, there it goes. Huh. Stereo antique wood stove. Huh. Oh Lord. I'm not interested. There's Bo. Ooh, that's the wood stove. That's probably a couple $100 for sure. Bo, maybe $50. I mean, I'm not a dolly. There's a nice dolly. This is interesting. Oh, look at this trunk.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't go straight down. It goes kind of into almost a V. See the handles? That's a nice trunk. Could be anyway. It's a good looking. Because there's things behind here you can't see back there. And it's only $30. So if there's a bow, I wonder if there could be bang bangs in here. I don't know. What are those? They look like pedestals for something. Yeah, I don't know, man. No, look at that pile of crap. Good Lord. I'm coming back into the chat. I want to. All right, come on, let's do this. Now look at what you made me do. All right, let's go here. Stop screen. There we go. All right, let me go back into the chat. Okay. John. Oh, I lost my spot. Okay. What are some of the drug testers are going to get a lot of money now if they came up with these or something? Because there's going to be a lot of people that are going bye-bye. Dr. Doom, for instance, Fauci.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they've already done with him. That's water. I'm just saying. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Paid. I'm the sauce. It wouldn't get thrown out, but they're lucky they're in agreement. It's like you can agree to fight someone you can. Yeah, I don't think they. Can you imagine somebody pouring fire ants down your pants? That is a lot. Yeah. Well, I've got to head out. Hope to see y'all later. Hey, I appreciate you swinging in, man. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Good chatting with you. Yes. How you doing, Harry? Harry's up to he's at the top of his game right now, man. I watched this video yesterday and he was finding some good things. Way to go, Harry. He's doing what he loves to do. Love it. Yes, what's up? Chilling. Oh, Harry just got back from my house clean out. I think you first went in there and then the dude said, oh, somebody's already been in here and got some of the stuff. But you still found some interesting crap. He bought some ladies' shoes. The guy said that they were like super expensive. And there was like, I guess, 30, 40 pairs hanging out there. Harry bought two of them. I think he got two pair of them for $25, but they were like really expensive shoes. But I don't have any luck selling those kind of lady shoes. Maybe he will. You know, I don't list on eBay, so there's that. So let us know how if you unload those shoes, Harry, because I think if you do, you'll probably make some good money on them if you get anywhere near what they were originally. I'm allergic. Yeah, man, dog. I call them slobber toys.
Yeah.
I I am allergic to them as well because I don't want them. I hate them. They make me sick looking at them. I don't want slobber. Why would somebody want somebody else's slobber toys? And we're talking about the kind that they're grabbing. First thing to do is jam it in their mouth. So somebody else is going to want that? I don't think so. I don't know why people don't just donate that crap once they're done with it. I don't understand people, man. People just store junk, just absolute junk sometimes. Pay rent on it for years.
Yeah.
It's stupid. And we're dog parking. The pallet was professionally packed. Could have been. There's a lot of work. It's kind of like what I'm in right now, because let's just be real here. What I've got in this unit, I got a lot of great stuff. Sadie wants me to feed her. Yeah. Here. I'll show you Sadie what she's done. Well, maybe I could do it while she's. There she is. She's eating. She cute. There she is. I think Jody's got it right here. I think it's like you could rent that stuff, and then people come and set it all up, and maybe there was other stuff like that in the back. Some kind of like party supplies in those boxes. Somebody doing that kind of a business already might really want that stuff. So I could see it selling for a good price. 13 tables at $30. When you get more than $30 a piece for them, I'm thinking at least 50.
Oh yeah.
So you're $650 right there. And that's probably conservative. So there's money there. There's definitely money there. There's a lot of work. But what I was saying earlier, yeah, all these books that I've got, books are heavy. And every day I'm taking like 4 or 5 boxes of books over to the bookstore and getting like 30, 40, or $50 in that range. It kind of varies depending on what they need and what they're willing to pay that day. But I just take them over there, sit down for a while, make some cat videos while I'm waiting. About 30 minutes later, I say, Mark, your offer is ready. Well, I'm going to take the offer. I don't care how bad it is because I'm not going to wait. And, the worst they'll do is like you'll take 3 or 4 boxes and they'll say $20. And you're like, that it sucks, but you'll take it anyway. And usually they don't do it. If you bring good stuff, I've gone in there one time and got $200 for stuff. And I wonder how bad I screwed up that day. But that was my record, getting $200 in one trip. But yeah, that's. I think Jody was right. That could have been a party planner's unit. Hey, Todd, how you doing, sir? How's the stacking going? That's right, man. We are stacking. Everything's getting ready to happen, my friends. It's a business, an arcade or something. It's something like that. We're dog parking. How are you doing? Yeah. Welcome again, Todd. Love having you here, bud. I actually got to see what Todd looked like. He didn't know it, but one day he put a video out and he was standing by his truck and you could see his reflection.
Oh.
He's got a beard like me, man. I'm not trying to dox you here, man. I'm just saying you got a beard like me. I bet you there's a lot of people with beards in Texas, right? It's funny. 3 days and 22 hours. I might get back there. I see Harry was in the house. I had to jump back and And Andy, the backyard trucker's here. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we're just shooting the crap today, talking storage units, metals being sprayed in the sky again. Now we can say it. You like you just as soon as a year ago, oh, you'd say something. Oh, they're spraying the skies again. Oh, Mark, you're just so full of shit. All right, okay, I'm full of shit, but you're breathing it, and I'm breathing it, and I don't like it. You can say what you want, but they're putting it in your air, and you are breathing it, and you got to live with it, don't you? Well, I don't like it. Then we finally got somebody trying to do something about it, and it's much worse than just that.
Oh yeah.
It's much worse than that. It's this, and I could go on, folks, but I'm not going to do it today. It's a $10 unit. God, I gotta. I will get. It's not even 1 o'clock, man. We got this. We got this. Yeah. Let's see. We're dog parking. We'll get back to it. I want to keep with the chat as much as I can to keep people, you know, kind of into what we're doing here. This might be the least watched live stream in the reseller community, but that's fine. It is what it is, and I enjoy doing it. Ah, that's nice. So yeah, the ones who weren't here earlier, I am getting that detox. It's called Folium. It was expensive. I'm just gonna say it, but I am going to do a little report on how I feel after doing that for a month. You know, when I go back to the regular doctor that I go back, because I do take pills for. Hopefully, I won't have to do this much longer, but for blood pressure and all that crap, I'll bet you $1 to no $1 to a donut's not. We used to say that back in the day. Hell, a donut's probably cost more than a freaking dollar now. But there's probably everything is corrupt, man. It's not this is and that's not, that might be. No, it's all that way. Am I pretty close to saying it that way? It's pretty close. It's bad, man. It'd be nice if you could steal that unit for less than $100. How'd you like that 10x20 I got for $60, man? That was. I know you like that one. I mean, I knew I was going to make money. And how do you get a 10x20 like I did for $60? And on one of the boxes at the top of a pile of stuff where you could see sellable items underneath it was a box marked jewelry. You know what? Buying that one a mile away from my house was it was just like a no brainer, man. I mean, at that price, I just rented the unit for a month, and that was easy money. Yeah, Harry, he always puts out some good stuff, man. What's the best unit you bought that was gone through? Shoot, I don't know. You never know if they've gone through or not. I assume when you say gone through, you mean the manager. Well, I've been buying from the same like storage facilities and mostly in one area here for my 14 years of buying these things. And I would know by now if the managers were looking there because sooner or later they're going to get out. I don't really know how to answer that, but I don't think that's happening to me because I'm not going out to all these new places. The more new places you go to, the more chances are you're going to get something like that happening to you. It's like Glenn. We went to Daryl's. He went there thinking he was going to see a storage auction, and they opened up the door and they were pulling one item out of the time and selling that. Now, I mean, I would have been disappointed. I'm like, I thought we were at a storage auction. This is like a different type of sale.
Then you got to pay $100 to get in.
Wow, that's stupid. I mean, well, you got it back though, right? Was that just your
No. No.
what? You didn't get the 100 back?
No. That was considered a membership fee for a year.
Oh, that's horse shit, Glenn.
Tell me about it. That's the first and last time I ever went there. That was
Well,
about
if you
15
don't
years.
buy anything, you're screwed. You know, you can't make
Yeah.
any money.
Yeah, that was about 15 years ago when we first started doing lockers.
Boy, it took an L that day, didn't you?
Well, that was the first auction we ever went to, and I said, God damn, I hope the hell the rest of them aren't like that.
Well, that could have turned me off to the whole thing. The
Yeah.
first auction I ever went to was like that. I may not ever gone to another storage auction. I mean, because to me, the whole thing is about the mystery. That
Yeah.
is the whole kicker of being a storage auction buyer, that you can profile these units, and over time you develop a knack for finding the hidden treasures, and that's a thing. And I've proven it. I've proven it works with these old antique units, man. I knew that I was. That's why I went up. I paid up in that last unit because I knew it was going to be good. I mean, it's not 100%, but I was pretty sure it was going to have some hidden treasures in it. When you got antiques, dust, but then now if they're pulling each item out of that unit, would I
Yeah.
would I wanted to buy it and everything? No.
Yeah.
That's not why I buy storage units.
Yeah. If you profile them right, you're not going to do bad most of the time.
I mean, you're going to take an L every now and then. That's natural, but that will be absorbed by all the good buys. It's
Yeah.
not going to be a problem. You just gut it out and get through it, and get what you can out of it. You know, it's that simple. Harry will look good in Ferragamo shoes. Well, Harry's. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't think Harry swings that way, Todd. I don't think they'd fit him anyway. Jody, these shoes are Italian leather. That's why he took a chance on them. You know, I mean, $25 for two pair of these kind of shoes he's talking about. How could he lose there? Said he couldn't find. Did you ever figure out what size they were, Harry? Because he said they didn't have the size on them. So you're gonna have to figure out what size it is to sell them, because the woman's gonna want to know. Well, I say woman loosely in the world we're living in right now. A lot of these clowns can't even define what a woman is, when deep down they know exactly what it is, but they're so freaking brainwashed. They're going along with the Communist Manifesto, where they said they would take the country down from within. Well, that's how they're going to do it. Between that and the colleges, where they force them to take classes that they didn't want to take. That's called subversion, or a fraud. Whatever. Yes. Hey, Patrick, how you doing, sir? That's right. All right, I'm going to show you, Sadie. I'm going to show you. Look at this little kitty. Have you ever seen a cuter little kitty? Look at that. Look at that sweet little cat. There she is. She's a good cat. Meow. Can you say something? Meow. Say something. Meow. No, she's shy right now. She won't say anything, and she's usually full of. She'll talk. She's usually talks, but she's on the. I'm putting pressure on her right now, and she doesn't like it, so I'll let her. And we're dog parking. Todd says, I slayed the estate sale this weekend. Video will be up later today. I'll have to check that out, Todd. Ah, damn it, Sadie, you bit me. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, now you talk. Look at this. I'm going to put you on YouTube. Look. There you go. I put her on YouTube. Well, that's good, man. I'll have to check that out. I'm halfway through Eric's Locker Lunatics video right now. I was hoping he'd be on here and say what he paid for that unit. I don't know if he said what. Of course, I'm not all the way through it yet. He probably says it later. But I don't know what he paid for the unit. But I know he's already pulled a washer dryer out of that, and that's $200-300 right there. Found some gumball machines. Something. Oh, let's see. So yeah, I'll get to it. And I said, yes, this one's a huge unit. It's bigger, professionally packed for 10 die. He's trying to get me over there. It's $10. You can't lose even with a few pieces of furniture that don't look that great, like an old person unit. Yeah, well, that's what I like to buy, man. And yeah, I want to get through the chat here, and we'll go back and we'll look again. Anissa, did I miss Anissa? Oh, I did. Hey, Anissa, how you doing? Todd steals all your sales. Is he still doing that? Well, you can't let him do. You can't let him punk you like that, man. He's stealing all your. I hope you're doing good, Anissa. Good to see you. It is very good to see you. And, huge unit. Pack for 10. Yeah, we're gonna go have to look at that. I haven't stolen him in sales this week. His sales are bad. Sales are as good as the stuff we put up here. If we put up good stuff, sales are good. If we put up questionable stuff, the sales are slow. If it's not selling, if it's taking up a lot of room, I'll lower the price enough to where somebody will just have to buy it. Got to keep the stuff flowing, or you get jammed in, man. The worst thing in the world is to get totally jammed in. I hate it. So I just keep it flowing, because as a storage auction buyer, we can get all the stuff we want. We just have to move it. And if sometimes you give a really good deal to move the stuff, it's kind of like not being constipated, where you go into the bathroom and nothing. You've got to just, yes. If you're not moving it, you're constipated. It's merchandise constipation is what that is. You got to avoid it. But as storage auction buyers, you can get all the stuff you want. So you can make really any price you want. And it doesn't matter. That's one way of looking at it, right? Because you can get all the stuff you want. You probably got more than you know. If I didn't buy a storage unit for a year, I could sell stuff every day for a year when I wouldn't slow down. Might slow down on the big, bulky items, because that's what I always sell first, because I want the space. But I got 3 buildings right now, and they're all kind of packed right now, okay? I got a little bit of room left, just enough to get the rest of this unit, and then I'm going to be packed. So we got to make some deals.
You haven't listed that motorcycle yet, have you?
No, I don't know how to do it, because I don't have it. I guess I could just do it and sell it as parts, but I'm not going to get jack shit for it. Oh, sorry. God, I'm always freaking cussing on here. That's all right. We're not monetized anyway. Yeah, I mean, I might just put it up for $300 for parts and get it out of here. I don't know what else to do with it, Glenn.
Yeah,
it's been for 2 years.
That's probably what I do too. You find somebody that's in the motorcycles or something, and they have one just like it and need parts.
Yeah, and the tent that I put over it, Chucky got on it and ripped it out. That's been about a month ago. He's got a big hole, and that hole keeps splitting, getting bigger and bigger. And it's still kind of under it, but it looks like crap, man. Yeah. So anyway, so Todd's still stealing this is sales. No, but like I mean that as a storage auction buyer, sometimes if you just need space, you can make a deal on the bigger stuff, and you're going to sell it. You're going to sell it. But there's some items that we know we can get top dollar for, and we hold firm on it because we know we're going to get it just from experience. Some items just sell. Huge unit, man. We already looked at that. An old person's unit, yeah. somebody could have kicked the bucket. I hate to be disrespectful. I didn't mean like it's possible, and they put their stuff away. I haven't stolen any sales. Yeah, I read that. Sales are crappy, he says. That's when I went off on my spiel. Okay. I want to know if it's by the manager or the former owner. Yeah. Yeah, you got to question everything, especially if you don't know the manager. I like it because a lot of the places around here, I know all the freaking managers. So like over here where I'm at now, this guy's name's Biff. I'll never forget his name because he's the same name as the guy on Back to the Future. You know the guy, the Biff. Remember in that scene where he was forcing that girl, be really kind of not really raping her, but close.
Yeah, he was the bully.
He's actually hanging out with that girl now. Yeah, I saw something on YouTube the other day where they were together because Biff's got this place called Biff's,
Huh.
and she was actually there. They were hanging out, so I think they got along pretty good. Random thought there. Oh, say yeah, isn't she cute? She's been sleeping on my chest for 12 years every night. She just turned 12. She's cute. We hope to have her around a long time. She's healthy. Beautiful cat. Thank you, Mad Dog. I appreciate it. 3 days and 22 hours. Okay, we still got time. J&J Family Finds maybe could help you get a title for that motor. Well, it's a different state. They're in Ohio. Yeah, I talked with him yesterday in my video because him and his wife, uh, Jenna, they found a storage unit similar to the one I just bought. In that they were finding the old slides and cameras and that genre of stuff, and they're able to sell that stuff. So, and I've got a ton of it, so I think I'm going to be doing good on that. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to star this, and we're going to go in and present um, share screen. All right. Okay, so we're going to go to 40299, or it's public storage, right? Okay, let's go there to public. So it'll be auction tools, public. Okay, there's 14 of them in this one. Well, we'll start at the top here. Public storage 21803. There's 11 units. Okay. So he said it was 3 days and 22 hours. Well, it could be this by now. It was. Okay. I don't think that's it. It was only $10. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh, my Lord. There's a $60 wagon right there. What in the world is this, Glenn?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't make that out.
Oh, my God. I don't even have a clue. That looks like a clear king's chair. I mean, what am I looking at here? Oh, this must be some like party stuff. I don't know. This isn't what I want to get into right now, man. I don't think this is what he was talking about, though. But maybe it's like some stage kind of stuff. Oh this is crazy, man. Yeah, I'm not going to look at this. I know I'm not going to want to buy that. Okay, 3 days and 22 hours. Maybe it's this one. Fishing stuff. Ooh, that's a newer washer. It's a 10 by 15, something like that. Bag. Electronics. God, I need this. I need this unit like a freaking hole in head. What's this? A fake lizard. I assume it's fake. There's some Harry Humstone golf clubs. Some interesting shaped putter there. I think that's a putter. I could be wrong. Golf bag. I don't really do very well with golf clubs. Washer dryers. Now I do pretty good with sets. If they're in a set, I'd get $200 to $300. Sometimes more, 400. It's newer. Fishing stuff. I still don't think this is the one he's talking about. Okay, well, let's keep looking. I don't think that's it. What's that say? Michael Kors. Now that's setting funny how that's right out there. Why would they? Yeah, it's probably FAF. You know, you know what I mean by FAF?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just guessing. Okay, I don't like the way it's sitting there. And look at how the strings are coming out of the handle here, Glenn. You see that? It's probably not even real. Now, who's this guy? Diddy looking. That dude's going. He'd be lucky if they don't put him to death, man.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people getting exposed. All of this has got to be done, man. People have to wake up. All right, I don't think that's the one he was talking about. Let's see if he said anything. Yeah, is that it? Yes. I assume he just said that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, let's go back to it. Let's see if I missed something. It's still loading. It's still loading. Come on. Getting about tired of this. Why is it doing this? There it is. That's not the right one. Oh my God. Now, there's a local college here called Louisville. They're Louisville Cardinals. That's a Louisville Cardinal. I'm not a fan, and I'm a Kentucky fan. That's kind of like a rival school. But I'm not, I mean, it's just sports, but that's what that is. Um, Useless information. I just divulged. This looks like I want to say like a three-tiered Ferris wheel. I don't know what. Do you see what I'm saying here? I don't know what I'm looking at. Just look at this, though. Oh, you can't see it. I got Sadie in my lap. I don't know, man. I'm not digging it, man, dog. I don't know. I like. Oh, this was the one he was talking. Yeah, this one's okay. It's only $10. I see what you mean. God, there. Shoot, at $10, you could just rent it, make money out of that. Where's this one at? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is right over in Butyl, man. This is right over there. There's no way this. There's no freaking way that's not going to go up a bunch. I'll put it on my watch list. How about that? So I want to go to my account. Oh no, I didn't have to do that. What am I doing? Come on, Mark. Now look at what you done. Now it's on my watch list. So what I see right now is washer dryer. That's $300 for sure. So that's a good start. It's a printer, HP printer, golf clubs. Yeah. Oh, I've got it on my watch list, Mad Dog. Don't like all these freaking mattresses back there, bud. What is this? Man, I don't know, dude. For the price, yeah. For the price. I mean, would I buy this for $10? Yes. But I'd be burning, I'd be turning and burning this crap to get it out of there. I'd want to be there 1 month only. Because I'm not going to be able to take all that crap out in 2 days and store it. Just not going to be able to do it. But I see what you're saying, though. At that price, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Like $10 for that?
Oh, yeah.
2 miles away, right? I could donate the mattresses if I didn't want to mess with them. And I could probably give away this Michael Kors fake bag here that's FAF. There's right FAF with paint on front of it and might get more for it that way. These might be some decent clubs here. Is there an X on there? Is there any X clubs? They used to be clubs. Now, if I see a couple of shotguns leaning up against the wall, that would help.
Or a jewelry box.
Oh, God, yes. A jewelry box is exactly what you want to find in a unit like this. You would think people have learned by now, don't store your jewelry, man. If you got to store it, just sell it.
Yeah.
Sell it to me. Look at all these fishing books. I like it, Mad Dog, for the price. I wouldn't go stupid on it, though. I mean, I like the fact that I got $300 sitting right here in the front. And then odds and ends will add to that. But I don't really know what I'm seeing back in the back, really. Okay? I'm seeing mattresses over the top of stuff. I see a dresser here with clothes in it. See, and then I might see some slobber toys, man. Do you see a potential slobber toy there, Glenn?
Yeah.
That's a. All right. I'm not trying not to crap on this unit because it is cheap. Now, this box right here, that's a freaking donate box. I can guarantee you that. It's a bunch of crap in there. When you got cookware that's all beat up like that, you're not going to be able to sell that. Best I can do is give that away. And there's nothing wrong with that. I would have to commit to this unit. I need more than just a washer dryer, man. With all this work, they put the TV in here like they didn't give a crap. See that?
Yeah.
I mean, it might work, but it's just the way they took care of it.
That means a lot sometimes.
Yeah, pride of ownership is a thing. And I don't know why they took a picture of this cheap little thing. It's one of those things you hold it by the tail and you can swing it back and forth and it makes it look like it's alive.
Yeah.
Scare somebody with for a split second. Yeah, I mean, I'm with him. I'm with Mad Dog on this as far as the price. Now, what is this? Not sure what I'm looking at here. Not sure. But there'll be some crap hiding in there. It's all right. Just considering my circumstance right now, This one did not give me the wow factor. It gave me the, oh, that's a good price. And I see the $300 sale. Boom. Just like that. So right then, I'm even because I'd have to rent it for a month. And then you know it's going to be more than 10. So right there, I'm just even. So what's the rest of it? Well, the rest is a little bit of hope and a lot of I don't know what that is and a lot of mattress and box springs. Am I right, Glenn?
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
It's not bad though. Sells on the 22nd, which would be tomorrow's the 19th, which is my son's birthday, Kevin. He turns 43 tomorrow. 43. Yeah, they're coming over here tomorrow. So I'm coming back into the chat. I liked it a little bit, Mad Dog. I'm not trying to rag on it. I'm just giving you an honest appraisal, man.
Like you said, for the right price, but if it went too high, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to go. I mean, think about it. People know there's a washer dryer there. You can't hide it. It's sitting right there in front. Storage auction buyers know you can sell a washer dryer set on the cheap, $200 same day. You can go for $300, sell it 2 days. That's about the truth of it. And then the better, newer sets, $400, sell it within a week. That's just the way it is. So it's not going to be $10. Okay, I'm going to come back into StreamYard. I am going to take that off of there for now. Why is it not giving me the option to get rid of that? All right, there you go. There, we're back.
Back.
Back. Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. I lost my way. Here we go. Okay, that's where we stopped at. Swamp Picker is back. Hey, he's back. Glenn the Swamp Picker. We're dog parking. I bet you could sell the motorcycle maybe quick for $500 for parts. I don't know about 1,000, maybe 500 or maybe. Looks like more wedding stuff. Very well could be. It could be like they were setting up like for wedding parties and stuff like that. Could be. Yes, we found it, Mad Dog. Diddy going down like the Mexican Navy. Yeah, did you see that, Glenn? They were in New York, this Mexican boat, flying a Mexican flag, playing Mexican music, runs right into the Brooklyn Bridge. Snaps its three, what do you call those? I don't know what they call them. Drew a blank, but it snapped them right off. Dumbest looking thing I'd ever seen in my life. Just, well, it's not just the thing about that, Todd, is, you know, we know that he's a lost soul. Hey, he's going to hell. But the people that are going down, or all of Hollywood is, I don't want to talk too much about it on here, but yeah, pretty much. It's going to be there's a lot of, from one way I understand it, there's people involved in the media. I'll just leave it at that. And, you know, they're the enemy of the people, right? The media. I mean, pretty much everybody can see that. Wrought iron furniture up front, a cabinet with a door on it. That's shelving Phoenix box, storage box. Yeah. Looks like a huge piece of scrap metal. Oh, that wasn't it. No, this isn't the one I'm talking about. I can't believe that's cheap golf. Yeah, I mean, it looked like a good deal, man. But oh, I'm looking at the wrong clock. Okay, I unplugged that. That's that clock I got in that unit. That dern 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 dern. I was tired of hearing the dern 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 dern. So we're gonna sell that sucker, man. It's a nice clock, and it's got like shelves in it. Yeah, I might have showed you that already. It's sitting up on the wall. There it is. You can barely see it. And I think we can get $80 for it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. 2755 public storage. Let me get through the chat here. 2755, is that the number of the facility? They all have number. Okay. That's the number. Okay. 2755. Very good money here. Very good unit. I'm surprised this. It won't be. It won't be. You got $300 sitting on the front, the washer dryer, and it looks like a doesn't look like a real old pair. I think you would buy it for. Yeah, I would buy that for $50 because with that I could pay a month's rent, so I would get it for $200. Yeah, but it's going to be more than what it's sitting at now. A lot. Yeah, I didn't see it saying Callaway, but that don't mean it's not. I just don't think it was, but it could have been. Sorry about that, man. No. There's no cardboard boxes that say Phoenix on them. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, Patrick, glad you swung back in, man. I'm 1 year older than your kid. Well, I used to be that age too.
Yeah, I was that age.
Wow. Let's see. It's not being the one that I would have been talking about. Yeah, I mean, I thought maybe it was good for the price, and like I said, there's $300 sitting in the front, and it's $10. So, okay, 2755. All right, I'm going to star your post. We'll go look at it. We'll do it again. 2755. Okay. Present. Dun 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 dun. 2055. Okay, I'm going to go into my account, auction tools, bookmark facilities. 2755. I don't see that. 26. There is no 2755. And there are 5 numbers. Oh, man. All right, well, I'll start from the other end. I'll start from the bottom. Okay, what are some of the clues I'm looking for, Glenn? What was he saying? Some of the clues.
Uh, was that the one he was talking about? Had the tags on it, the moving tags?
Yeah, I can't tell if this is it or not. It won't be that one. There's a lot of them that are only $10 right now. See, people don't really want to bid right now on them. The people that are buying these regularly, sometimes I'll bid $10 on one, knowing that that's not going to win the unit. But I mean, you never know. But okay, I don't think it's going to be this at popular level. That's where I bought Muhammad Ali, by the way, that statue at that facility. That's one of my coolest buys. Uh, this one's got 3. Oh, well, this is where I bought that 10 by 30 that had that yellow truck in it. Ooh, that's got a rolling toolbox. See, that's not the one, though. What was that?
His phone. My phone, I got a message from somebody.
Oh, I thought it was from on my end. I didn't know what that was, man. I don't see any 4-digit numbers, man. Where are you getting these 4-digit numbers? I'm seeing public storage like they all got 5 numbers. Now, here's a nice little starter right here. It's like a $80 toolbox right there. That's an off brand, but that'd bring you 80. It's in good shape. Sheets of plywood that is worth a little bit, and then the rest looks like yeah, this isn't any good, man. Quality's not there. Yeah, this isn't what he was talking about though. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go to the next one.
He said he gave you the wrong number, Mark. He said it's 27588.
27588. Okay. 27588. Okay. It's got to be on page 3 then. 27588. Yeah, no public storage with 27588. Let's try it this way. Come on. Facility, public storage, public storage, 27588.
Yeah.
Here it is. This is it. It's got to be it. Can I get a witness here? Is that what you're talking about, Big Dog?
3 days and 21 hours, he said.
Well, that was about a half an hour ago, so it's 3 days and 20 hours. Is this it?
Yeah, he said that's it.
Okay, so let's see. We got a lot of boxes here. What are they marked? Berry Plastic Corporation. Oh, good God.
Could be bubble wrap.
Oh my God. There's purses and clothes. That's not horrible.
He said there's wrought iron chairs.
Okay. We got a pressed wood cabinet. We got there's a lot of dust in here. It's like it's been here for a while. That's not bad. Yeah, here's some wrought iron chairs. Those would definitely sell. I'll give you that. Oh, here's some kind of a bag here. Don't like the way that looks. Okay. How do I say this without? Okay, there's plenty of boxes here. I'll give you that.
I don't know if those are moving boxes though or not. I mean,
I'm not seeing the moving box thing of it. What he's talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that. What company is Phoenix? See, I need to know that. Phoenix. Phoe. Phoenix. It's not coming up. It didn't come up with anything. And there's it's like a speaker. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm not seeing it, Mad Dog. Now, wait a minute now. Don't think that's a gun case. I think that's a display case. Uh, Ceiling fan. Well, you can tell what this stuff is. That's the backing to a pressed wood, probably a TV stand, which those aren't worth a crap. Now, who's fussing over there? I'm not seeing it, dude. I mean, for the price.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll give you that. There's a lot of boxes in here, and you never know what you might find. But judging from what I'm seeing on the outside, all I'm looking at is a set of the furniture. Yeah, I could sell that.
Yeah,
Especially
it'd have to not go up too much more for me to want it.
if I'm gonna dig into this kind of quantity, I gotta have more clues than this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, from where it's setting, there'll be plenty of profit, but it's not gonna be $10. I mean, I'm just trying to keep it real here. If I like it, I'll tell you. And it's that, yeah. I mean, there could be anything back there in the back. I mean, they had something on display in this display cabinet. I would assume somewhere in this unit, what was on display is in one of these boxes. But the whole key is there any jewelry in here? I don't know. Direct TV DVR box. I mean, all right. Got this. What is that? I don't even know what that is. And these boxes look all ripped up, man, over here. I think that's what he was mentioning, that some look torn into. I don't know, man.
I'm not feeling it really, to be honest
I'm gonna
with you.
I'm gonna have to pass on this one, Mad Dog. I'm serious. I'm just being honest. I think it would if you could get it for $20, you'd be happy. You would be happy for $20.
Yeah, I think it's going to go up more than that though. In 3 days.
I think going to the 300, 2 to 300 range. I don't know. I'm not gonna buy that one right now. All right. Well, I am coming back into the. At least we found it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the next time, just get that 5 number. If you want me to find something you like, this was perfect. The 5-digit number, and then I can type it in with that number, and it came right up, man.
It makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, man. Um, let's see. Do I have this unit saved? This facility saved? Oh, this used to be a different place. I used to go to live auctions here. It was on Fern Valley Road. I forgot what it used to be, but I used to go to live auctions there, and we had sealed bids. See, Public Storage just bought them out like a year ago, and that's why I didn't have it listed in there because I had it under another one. So Public Storage, all these big chains are buying up all these mom and pop places like crazy. It's hard for the small guy anymore, man. Let's look at this real quick. I actually kind of like this one better already. A little bit. Now I'm starting to see nothing. I don't want to see a tire. That with a little piece of furniture with a heart in it that screams 1980s, which is not quite old enough and not new enough. And I don't like the way that looks. Yeah. At first glance, I was thinking I kind of like it. Second glance, I'm thinking it sucks. But I'm going to be picky right now. Hey, if you want to change your oil, there's a little can right there. You got a spare tire here. Yeah, this is just your basic little. I never liked these kind of cheap totes.
No, I'm
Cheap
with you.
totes. Don't know what's in this. Oh, that's the side. Never mind. I almost said something stupid. Look, this box is split. Looks like Christmas crap. This looks like crap. See, if you just look at it and you go, oh, yeah, there are a lot of boxes. Oh, man, 20, 30 more. No. I honestly believe I like online auctions better than live auctions, man. You can think longer on these and think about them and look at them longer and not have to deal with all the BS. You know, can't make no money if you don't buy anything, Mark. I'm like, well, I can't lose any money either, bud. You know what I think about this shit? Your typical little cheap ass canopy here, well, that might be 30, 40 bucks. You know what? Let me just get off this page. I'm going to come back into the chat. Yes, the 5 numbers. That was it. Boom, we're back. We got 10 minutes. Yeah. I don't know if it was professionally moved, dude. I mean, I think they just used the same boxes.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You know, I mean, I see what you thought, but it looks like an old person. Maybe there's a jewelry box in the back. Well, that's the thing. It's a maybe. Do you think this is better than the other one you looked at? I'm not exactly sure which one. I didn't think it was horrible, but I wasn't feeling it. I didn't get the vibe that I need. I gotta get excited about. Well, you know what I mean, Glenn. You got like, oh my god, I want this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't get that. The one I just bought, I got the vibe on that, and it paid off. And now I'm still working my butt off, but that's okay. I don't mind working my butt off if I'm making money. It's what I don't like is working my butt off and find out at the end of the day I lost $300. That could have happened on this one if I didn't find like that little baggie that said 50 cents on it, and it had the tie clips and the little chain, and there was like $1,300 worth of gold in there, man. Now, if it hadn't have been for that, and of course I did find the sterling, but a lot of that sterling I had to go through every bit of it. A lot of that stuff was not actually sterling. Some of them older pieces weren't. They were either plated or just old airline stuff, which is fine because I can put them in lots as well. But so most of the stuff was not silver, but I found enough of it with the gold that I found to be at $5,400 on the unit, and that represented a profit of over $1,000 at that point. So everything after that is profit. So everything I'm pulling out of there now is profit. Open boxes in the far back. I don't like it when they're opened up like that. I miss that, man. Yeah, I mean, the price is right. Yeah, it's a little display cabinet. If you got your shelves in there, though, I have found so many of those things where I can't find the shelves. And that kills it when you're trying to sell them. Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, better than the one with the washer and dryer and golf club. Okay. I'm going to say I like the one with the washer, dryer, and golf clubs, man.
Yeah, at least you see something right there, the washer and dryer.
Yeah, I saw a $300 washer dryer set as opposed to a wrought iron set that maybe $100. And I did like the gold. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be at that unit today after I eat lunch. I'm going to go over there. I got to go over there to get stuff that I'm not going to sell. Get this. So I got to go to get stuff. Now, I might grab a few things that I can sell and separate it, but mostly I'm going on a donate run. You know what I mean? Just to get some of the stuff that I know we're not going to be able to sell. You know, like like pictures in picture frames. You know what I mean, Glenn? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not anything special. I just donate them. So that's what I'm going to be doing on that. So what we got? We got a few minutes. Do you have a guy that buys silver plate by the pound? Because I know some people sell it on meat. I've never actually tried to do that. I need to find another guy to deal with on trades anyway, because Jay, it's been a year now, so I'm assuming Jay's just not getting what he used to get. I mean, I'd be willing to sell him stuff for cash, because cash is still good, and only because you can buy gold with it. That's the only way it has any respect from me at all, because that dollar is dead. There's nothing backing it up, and it's going to be gone, and you'll have an X amount of time to trade it in. But we're not quite there yet on the public. But if you go to your bank, it's still there, then they're ready for the switch over, or they wouldn't be there now. Go in there and just ask them a question about the QFS. Say, have you been briefed on the QFS yet? They'll know what you're talking about. They'll give you a weird look. They're like, well, I can't talk about that. That says everything. You know what I mean? That says it all. They can't talk about that. That's called NDA. They can't talk about that. And the answer to that is no. All righty, guys. Well, I guess that's probably going to be it for today. What do you think, Glenn? I think we probably covered our bases today.
Yeah, I think it's a good show.
I had fun, man. Mad Dog makes it more interesting. You know, I like now that we've got it settled. Next time you see a unit, just give me the 5. Tell me what facility, and give me those 5 numbers next to it. And I think when I type that in, it brought it right up, and we don't have to go searching, man. So, let me see real quick. I might be able to. Here's what today's video, Glenn. I got a short I made from it. I could do it in CapCut. I love CapCut, man. This is just a little short from the video. Here it is.
Maybe when I get home, we'll light it and see if it works. All right, let's see if this firework that's been in storage for 20 years works. Damn. After 20 years. Look at the cloud. Wow. It worked. I can't believe it. I was seeing if a firework would work after 20 years in a storage unit, and it worked. Maybe when I get home, we'll light it and see if it works.
That's my neighbor from across the street. She said, "What was that?" I didn't expect it to work anyway. If it's sitting there for 20 years, usually they don't work. But hey, it did. I didn't know if it was going to blow up. I mean, it could have been one of those kind that does that, and at the end it blows up. I didn't know if it was going to blow up or not. But that sucker was loud. I love Phoenix up under moving companies. Yes, they're moving. Yeah. Okay, that's what that was. All righty, guys. Well, that'll be it for the show today. Had a good time. Glad everybody come in. Love seeing you guys. You want to say anything, Glenn? I'm gonna.
Everybody have a safe week, and that's about it.
Yeah, let's hope that we see some really good perp walks this week, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. At least you in this show with a great bang. Yeah, we ended it with a bang, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Mad Dog. And I'll leave you with media. Let's see. What can I leave you with? Let's leave with hell if I know, Glenn. Let's tear one up. Later, guys.
I'm heading back.